Afternoon everybody, welcome to the channel. So it's Truck It Proud, another video of me. I'm going to be walking through the sorry, get it right this time, don't want to piss off the Australians. Gonna be going through the bush, or if you're from the UK, the forest. But yeah, it's the bush, but they're right, it is the bush. So if you haven't joined me before, my channel is now all about how I moved from the UK to Australia. I am a truck driver by trade, not currently truck driving, but will get back into it one day. So yeah, if you're something you're interested in and you want to see my journey, then come along, let's go for a little walk. Right, good afternoon everybody. So this video may get cut short because I am walking through the bush and it is winter and it hasn't stopped raining all day. It has held off for a little bit, so I'm hoping that I get around this track without getting caught out, but you never know, we'll see how it goes. It's quite a big track, so chances are I'm probably going to get drenched. So first of all, why did I leave the UK? Let's get into it. So there's many factors that made me want to leave the UK as I got older, but it's always been somewhere that I've always wanted to move to, even as a young kid, if you like. It's always fascinated me. I've always been that kid that was into the videos of watching Steve Irwin wrestling with the crocodiles, and I know Aussies, I know you don't like him or didn't like him. Some of you might, I don't know, but that was a general consensus when you were in the UK. If anyone said anything about Steve Irwin, it was a bit of a hoo-ha to the Australians. But nevertheless, I grew up watching that sort of stuff, and yeah, I was in awe of Australia and always have been, and I think I always will be. Now I'm going to level with you. The main reason that I left the UK was simply for my children. That is the most important reason for us moving from the UK to Australia. The future that we saw for our children in the UK, we didn't like the way it's heading, and we don't like the way it's heading still. And judging by what I can see that's going on back home in the UK, I feel like I made a very good decision and got out just about the right time. Now, I try not to get involved in politics on my channel because I know it causes so much division, so much divide. I could go into it and I could get everybody flared up in the comments, but I know everybody's got their own reasons, their own beliefs, and I don't think anyone's right and anyone's wrong. I feel like I'm quite a centered person. I don't like to judge people because they have different beliefs to me. I feel that everybody should be treated equally, but I also believe that it gets to a point where there can be stupidity and it just goes a bit too far. Now you can see what's happening in the UK with the politics. The whole country is in disarray. I don't think there's any sort of person, I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me, but I don't know anyone that I've personally spoken to on either sides of the debate, whether they be more liberal or more conservative, that think that Labour are doing a good job right now in power. Now, I'm not going to make this about politics, this is going to be all I'm going to say about it, but yeah, I just feel that the way the country is heading is not in a good direction. And some of you here in Australia that might be watching this might feel the same about Australia, but believe me, compared to the UK, it's a hell of a lot better. Now, obviously, one of the reasons that I left the UK was just the simple fact of the weather. Yeah, all right, this winter here now, we're getting some rainy days. But do you know what? It's rained this morning. It's not cold now. It's definitely not hot. But I'm walking through the woods. I'm dry. It's beautiful. It's just something that I probably wouldn't have done in the UK. I tend to be getting so much more exercise here. I want to be out in nature more. I want to be doing things. I don't want to be at home. Like when I go home, I just want to be out. And when you look at this, on my own, nobody to bother me, it's just beautiful. Why wouldn't you? Now, I'm not going to sit here and go, oh yeah, you know, the UK's all doom and gloom and Australia's perfect, because it's not. Every country has its problems. You know, it would be nice for me to say that Australia is the most brilliant country in the world. It doesn't have any of its own problems, and you know, everything's all sweet and dandy. But the truth of the matter is, you know, wherever you go in the world, you're always going to have different issues, different problems. Now, it's down to you to decide what's best for you and your family. Now, me personally, just the outdoorsy life that I get here compared to back in the UK is enough. Even things like community is something that I just had a sense of longing for. Just here, that this is just a public toilet. We're in the middle of nowhere. It is just literally a track off the side of the road, and there's a public toilet here, and it's so clean. Like, people don't abuse it. They come here, they use the facilities, they look after the facilities, and they go. Like, in the UK, any public toilet you go to, pretty much any public toilet, it's awful. It's just a mess. Like, how is it so hard to just have that simple bit of respect for something that you're going to want to use and other people are going to want to use? I don't understand the mentality. Now, the point of this video is not to shit on the UK. Like, as much as I felt disillusioned with the UK, I still have a lot of love for the country. It's the country where I grew up. There's people there that I love, the friends. It's still a great place to be. It's just, there's such a big world out there, and for me, I just didn't want to be stuck in the same place for my entire life without having explored different places, living in a different country. Like, why? If I'm the sort of person that tries to not live with regrets, and if I'd stayed in the UK, I 100% think I would have had regrets. I would have got into my 50s, 60s and been like, what if we'd just gone? Do you know what? It might not work out. It might get 2 years down the line and I might hate it. My partner might hate it. The kids might hate it. Whatever it may be. But at least we know we tried and we made the best of it. So if you're sitting on the fence, then this is the one thing I would say to you is just think about it. Would you rather have gone, tried and failed, or would you rather have stayed where you are in the UK, probably depressed and stuck in a rut, and in 10, 20 years time thinking, what if we just took that leap? What would my life look like right now? And I get a lot of comments in some of the other videos from some of you guys that wished you had done it when you were younger. Some of you that are, you know, in your 50s, 60s now. And I'm sure this resonates quite strong with you guys. Now, there's a lot of factors to take into consideration, so I'm not just saying be stupid and just do it. But if you've got nothing to lose, then why the fuck not? Guys, I hope you like this video. If you have, don't forget to give us a little like, subscribe, really helps the video, pushes it out to more people, and yeah, hopefully it might help them on their journey. Yeah, and I'll speak to you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Strap them in. Just was about to start talking for my camera.